Hey everybody, it's the Aaronator here, and we got our 25th episode of our Vancouver Canucks GM mode commentary here on the PS4. Guys, in the last episode, we went and simmed all pretty much through the year 6 season, I believe it is, right now, the 2020-2021 season, and now our team, like our locker room chemistry, our whole team is actually finally coming together. Our record, if you can see right there, is 34, 23, and 6. And we are right at the trade deadline as of right now, and our team looks to be we are in a playoff position right now, but it's still it's close within our division. But I'm gonna let you guys know right now. If you guys did not check out last episode, make sure you go check it out because it was hyped. We added Yossi, if you didn't see by the title on that last video. And if you look at this, the only team that can catch us is LA and Arizona. And if you look at this right now, even though LA has a game in hand on us, and even if they won that, they would be only 12 points behind us. And that basically means unless we really lose all of our games, all we need to do is probably win about, if you win 5 games, that's 84 points. 7 games would get us 90 points. I think 90 points is a good thing for this year. So all we have to do is win 7 games in these last month and a bit, but I want to finish strong no matter what, and that's why I'm also going to try and trade and improve this team, guys. Some of you guys, this is the last episode, I haven't quite let you guys know much about that. NHL 17 is out, I have it, and I want to do a lot more with that, so that's why this is going to be the last video on NHL 16 that I probably ever make. I was going to make like one last hut video showing about my giveaway for my team, but no one wants my Ray Borg. Oh my gosh. I mean, I'll probably just leave it. Even if you guys want it, I'm not going to do the team giveaway. So if you guys saw that video, just heads up. I'm not doing the team giveaway anymore. Sorry if you send your trade offers. It just really is pointless at this point. There's just, yeah. I don't know. Maybe I'll give it away to someone who wants it. But that's only if anybody does that. But, yeah, so basically this is the last NHL 16 video I will probably be making. Then we'll be 17, and you guys can let me know what you want to see for the next GM mode. But some of you also may have not missed, or some of you may have missed the previous episodes, and which until about now when you're watching even this one, and you left in comments, but they may have been a bit late. And if you already noticed, Kirby Reichel's up here. I'm not trading for Kirby Reichel. I want to make this team good for the future. And Reichel's is sort of like Carlson and Ekman Larson. We're not gonna sign him at this point. We're gonna sign, or we're gonna try and trade for Jack Johnson and Brendan Saad because their trade values are pretty low, especially Brendan Saad, and he could be a nice depth and or even top 6 guy to play in there. So out of guys I want to trade, I'm going to be trading. At first, I was going to do McNabb because of his contract, but he is friends with a lot of good players in our team, and I don't want to mess up our chemistry at all. So then I thought Vacanen, but then I'm like, no, younger defenseman. He could always come handy, and I like his name and all that. So Aaron Pete, we're going to be trading because he's just not our kind of thing. Actually, you know what? We're going to actually do Brizgalov instead, and then we're going to trade a first-round pick. Then that will be it pretty much. Anything else we want to do, we want to get as much as we can out of Columbus. So let's see if we can do this. This will be good. A first, Brizgalov, a first and a fourth for Johnson, Saad, and a third-round pick. Will it go through? We believe this transaction will contribute to our success here in Columbus, so we are accepting your trade offer. So this will help us for the future, and we're going to be a very strong team, especially now. So with this, our morale, trading for a quality player, Jack Johnson, might even, okay, it didn't do it for 2 of them, but it's supposed to help us on defense, which I felt was one of our, I looked at our stats, I didn't do it in the last video, but in separate. And Jack Johnson is probably a better defenseman that we have. He's a plus 20, actually. I didn't even notice that. Being traded is a big change. Will make you proud of your choice. Just welcome aboard. I want to keep it either neutral or positive, just because this team will get boosted morale from just adding these 2 quality players in here. So it's going to make our team a lot better for the playoffs. Like, we are just, oh, man. And Jack Johnson, he's only going to be just getting top 6 times, so there's no reason why he shouldn't be successful at it. Maybe we will have to give him a bit more time, but at this point, it seems like our defense is it's stellar. It really is stellar. Our defense and our offense, and I mean, like you look at where Saad's going to be probably playing. At this point, the only position that we have available is the fourth line left wing. So, does this not look like a playoff contender? We have a really good team. Second line forward, he's going to be more of a depth guy to get offense as well. Is there anything else that we want to do? I just want to check around and see if there's anything. Girard and Sad, maybe we'll switch those guys around. Sad can be a right winger. Girard a left winger. Rustalainen. Actually, we can actually put it like that. I'm just trying to look. Oh, actually, yeah, Saad would be good. Girard, Barchi. We can do Barchi there. And this should be good. Rustalainen can play on the fourth line. That's okay. Defense, stellar. And I just want to make sure. Actually, no, we're going to put Barchi with Horvat. The two-way forward playmaker-sniper combination is going to be with like every line. Except the power forward on the first line. So it's good variety. I think our team is going to be really good, really strong in the playoffs. I'm just going to check out our roster moves and see if maybe we do want to. At least it makes sense for us to send anybody down. Defense, I might do Vivalainen if he's there, but we have 8 defensemen. We can roll with that. We can. Because at least if we keep McNabb on the roster, he won't get negative effect. Maybe by not playing, but otherwise it should be okay. Bitten, I think, is really good friends with an AHL player, but Castles, Besser, Konechny, he is not great, but he's going to play probably on the team next year, the imaginary team, because I won't be the GM then. Even if we go far in the playoffs, whether or not that happens, I'll start the sim now. But I think our team is better. As long as we fill in depth positions necessarily, and whenever we need to make moves. Okay, so with injuries, we actually do have not enough players. So what I am going to do, the best thing I think for this team is Bitten. For waivers, he does not need to be sent down, and I think it over the cap. Over the cap. That makes no sense to me. McNabb over the cap, but we have 4.4 million in space. I don't understand that. Has anybody seen this? This doesn't make sense. How are we over the cap? Fine. Auto fix roster. No. Okay, this could be dangerous. I don't know, because if I don't do something, like I can't. We're not over the cap. Team salary, 85.6. I can't do anything, guys. I honestly can't. What happens if I do that? Cancel. Who's our highest paid player? What do I have to do? Goalies? Defensemen? What happens if I do Yossi? Can I send him down? No, I can't. I don't know what that is. I don't understand this. But you know what? Fine. I have to auto-fix roster for being sent down. Braden McNabb, been sent down. That's okay. I don't know why our thing decided to go like that, but we're going to keep on rolling with it. So our morale shouldn't be down too much. It's completely fine with McNabb getting sent down. Chris Kreider, we do want to put in the lineup. We are getting a couple losses here, but at this point, okay. But seriously, if we do lose every game since now, after making a trade, really, you're gonna miss the playoffs, guys, after making those acquisitions. I wouldn't understand that at all anymore. Pissick is not happy. Girard, we're going to put you in there. I don't know why you were moved down. Auto fix rosters. This changed up the lines. That's why it's all messed up. Why are you guys doing your own lines? I'm the GM here. Come on. Defense. There you go. Okay. Brendan Saad can play on the second line. Chris Kreider. I'd like to try and make sure that the guys who are supposed to be playing in their positions. I'm going to try Kreider on the second line because I think that's where he was playing before. That way Saad and Johnson basically are just filling in where it is necessary. And I wanted Barchi there. Why are you guys messing up everything? Oh my gosh. I'm not going to do any changes, really. Hannafin, Liljegren, you guys don't understand anything. You look at the defense. I want it to be Hutton and Yossi, or Tanev and Yossi. Oh my gosh. This is so annoying. I have to do this for every player. Konechny, who was on here before? It was a winger. It was not Tuck. It was not Besser. Not VC, although VC actually might be a pretty nice guy to put on there. Not Girard. Veleno, Sadbarchi, Kreider? No. Mateau? No, I don't know. Actually, no, I think it was Konechny, so we can actually do that. 81 for faceoffs. We'll just leave it for now. That should be good. Once again, we want to have our top guys on the penalty kill. So we are going to put Tanev on there because he's our defensive-minded guy. He's going to, on this team, he's going to have a big role no matter what because he always will be, he always has been, just one of our top players. VC, Veleno, and that guy. But no, we want Konechny on the top line. And that should be good. No, we'll go back to VC on that side. Do we have any other forward switches? No, I think that's pretty much good. Goalies, Matt Murray and Demko. There's the scratches, and I think that should be good for now. So now we can go back to the sim. Hopefully, it'll continue to be stellar, and we can just continue on with the season. Hopefully, getting back into the winning column. There's a 1-0 win, 1-0 shutout. All you needed. And then we lose 7-1 to Calgary. Okay, guys, come on. I did not, you got to win 7 games. So, or at least. Horvat will be replaced by either Roostelainen or that other guy. So we'll just automatically replace player. Probably Bitten. So Bitten should be okay as the third line center. Just to get this out of our way, let's get some Swedish forward 6 weeks. And LA, 5-3 loss. Guys, we can't be losing all these games. Horvat is available to play in the team's next team. Maybe we're just a playoff team now. I don't know. We'll have to check what is up with the team right now because we are just not doing very successful. Barchi we're going to put on the second line, and we're going to move around some guys. Yeah, that should be good. I might want to actually move some guys around. I like this first line, but I'm not sure. I might do Saad, Connect. Yeah. Yeah, maybe that'll work. I don't know. This is weird. It's just the line isn't really clicking. It's just this top line is clicking, so I can't take them off. No way. No way. So what isn't clicking? Saad is just really not that great of a player. Kreider, how is he doing? He was doing successful. Is it the depth? The depth, really? Really? You guys are that bad? You're playing against guys way lower than your level. I don't know. Horvat, Girard. Maybe we have to put some other positive guys. Maybe we'll switch those two up. Barchi, you're going to play back on the second line. Maybe you can get back up to 87 overall. 4-1 win against Toronto. That'll help. Tampa Bay, you got a point. There you go. There's a win. There you go. That's more like it. Yeah, there you go. We just need to get some more wins. We just don't need to lose all of our games. So we're getting uptight here. I'm going to play one more game. We're going to show one of these back-to-back games. One of them against Edmonton. And we win 5-3. Yeah, I think we made the playoffs by this point. We have to. Yep. And we made the playoffs, guys. Finally, in year whatever the heck it is, we made the playoffs. Edmonton, probably the President's Trophy winning team. Or at least a good candidate for them. We really did play strong this year. We had a really good start. That was it. And then as the season continued to go on, we got stronger and stronger. But now at the end of the season, I think we're taking a bit of a break off. I don't mind a game or two off, but at this point, guys, we want to keep the intensity. And going into the playoffs, we need to have a strong start in the playoffs, and we need to go far. I think we have the depth and the offense, and just like the goal. I mean, I think we have everything really. I don't know how our defense is letting in so many goals. Because we just, I don't know. I guess if something's flawed, then apparently having your defense that stacked is not going to help or something. I don't know. Let's see. Jimmy VC, one of our best players, probably the best player of this season, our captain really. 39 goals plus 31. He is, for $4 million, that's amazing. Locker room is really a place I enjoy being lately. It's like a second family. I demand nothing less from the team. I'm not very feeling positive about my performance on night lately. You go through rocky patches. Just focus on the practice, I guess. I know what you're saying, Pizik, but I'm just trying to make you feel good. We should probably do AHL. Our AHL team seems to be strong. That would be cool if we could go far with both the NHL and AHL teams, if you know what I mean. Dwight King, I'm happy with the group we have, but I'm sorry, but it's just that's the thing. Dansk. Doesn't change how we do our job, but I guess it's good you feel positive. Thank you, the extra minutes you've been sending your way. Great. Just great. Musita Bagenda. Good performances are something that just come naturally to me, obviously. You've been nailing it lately, but I still think you can do better. Positive effect. I think that's a pretty good one. The number 4 in that one. I thought there was a whole team meeting, but we wouldn't have needed to do it anyways. I think our AHL team knows what we need to do. Let's finish strong, guys. Pacific Division opponents. We can play against, no matter what team we play against in the first round. Let's see if we can get home advantage and, use it to our advantage and do successful. 45 wins. Let's go for it. There you go. 45 wins. What a great end to the season. We just got points in all of our last games. We are on fire coming into the playoffs, and that's what we need. We can't be slacking off going to the playoffs. What? Yeah. Okay, so guys, it's gonna be in one video. It's gonna be a large video. I hope it's gonna be a large video, because if not, then we're not going far. But I think we can go far. I know we can go far, and we're just gonna go play game. We're not gonna play each game. No. So it seems to be pretty even. Obviously, it looks like we have the better team, but I mean, maybe they have less depth and some stacked forwards. Like Thomas Hurdle, we don't have a 90+ forward. We have a guy who plays like one, VC, but they actually have that guy. So, but they only have one considered first line forward. Oh, Couture is actually considered that. So they have a really nice offense here. Don Scory, you know what? I'm not going to complain. He's a second line forward, and I mean, this entire team, yeah, it's really strong defensively. Even like Pavelski, Tierney, and Meyer, that's a really physical, well, not necessarily entirely physical. Meyer helps it, but defensively it could be solid. And fourth line, looks like they could get some offense with some guys with really decent poise. And then they got the other Johnny Hockey, Goudreau and Laterra, so that could get some offense and depth wise. So they're definitely a strong team. No! It says high top 6, but that's just because it just naturally happens. But are you kidding me? We could have had a 95 overall Swedish defenseman. Liljegren, you're going to prove that I made the right choice. Oh my gosh. His shot and his defense is insanity. Brent Burns, Jeremy Roy, Matt Barbaris. Oh my gosh. Offensively, he's a beast. David Quenville. Oh my gosh, he is. Oh yeah, Merkel. Okay, they have they have some good. Oh my gosh, James Reimer and Martin Jones. That's crazy. How the heck did they get such a good team? Oh my gosh. So they have the studs. We have the depth. They have the studs. It's pretty simple. And even at that, their depth is pretty strong. So the ratings at this point, if you look at it right here. We have better offense, tied for defense, and better goaltending. It's closer than you think, guys. It's really closer than you think. So this is gonna be a deep series. We already checked that. I thought we didn't for some reason. But we're gonna go right into game 1 of the playoffs. We've never been in the playoffs with this GM mode in Vancouver. We were in Detroit and we went far in Detroit. Let's see if we can go far in Vancouver. Game 1 in Vancouver. Let's go. First period. There you go. My toe scores the first goal of the playoffs in, I guess you could say, the Aaronator's tenure as GM. Second period. Okay, so not very much offense on Martin Jones. The goalies are playing pretty strong right now. Decent shots, so you can't say that it's not like it's like only 18 or 14 shots or something. They're actually making quite a few saves here. So, guys, this is going to be a big thing. We got to get this first win. This is going to be important. I don't want to be coming back. I want to be having the lead. Power play, this is a big one. Come on, VC. You got to get some offense, boys. Good defense for this first game. It's really nice to see that defense coming through. But we need to get a goal, guys. There you go, Chris Kreider. And he speaks. And he speaks with his slap shot. He speaks with his slap shot twice. I know it doesn't look like slap shots at that point. I don't know, but I just like to think so because he's so big and he has all that power. So Kreider gets 2 goals, Mateau gets a goal, and Matt Murray. The power forwards are coming through for us, guys. There you go. And now we win the first game 3-0. So Matt Murray, I believe it was. Multiple morale changes for first in the conference for the Utica Comets. Good for them. But we got to focus right here on Game 2 in Vancouver. First period, And it's going to be Tuck, another power forward scoring on Martin Jones, and Evander Kane, the guy who he shouldn't technically be playing right now because maybe he wouldn't be playing by that time. I don't know. He probably, if he's going to be in jail, it would be for like a season. I don't know. Maybe he would even be not allowed to play. You know what? Stay on track. Second period, and no offense. So this time the goalies are still playing steady. Less shots than the previous game, but still a tie game like the previous. Well, actually, no, it wasn't a tie game at that point. But both goalies were playing strong. In this game, they still continued to play pretty solid, and that's gonna you got to expect it in the playoffs now. Matt Murray and Martin Jones, very stellar goalies. Guys, we got to get offense. This is going to be pretty important. They're out shooting us now, guys. It seems like they're outworking us. You guys are playing solid defensive hockey. Now get a late goal, not Thomas Hertl. I was trying to say VC. Come on, Jimmy VC. Get it. Come on, guys. We got to keep the lead. Oh, my gosh. No. I guess not. You can't win all of them. So, I mean, we were able to get the first win, but Thomas Hertl, just like a 91 overall player should, gets the game-winning goal. So that's gonna be killer. He is definitely gonna be very. It's not gonna be fun to play against them. That's what I'm trying to say. Game 3 in San Jose this time, first period. I was going to say get offense on Jones because he's a really strong goalie. And Matt Murray, I can't have this. You gotta play stronger. In offense, they're out shooting us double the shots. You got to get some offense here, boys. Let's have a stronger second period. Second period, yeah, there you go. Work the comeback. Brock Besser gets one, finally. He's a very offensive player. I think he can get some offense. We have lots of offense, guys. Let's use it on Martin Jones. Let's get more shots on net. Come on, guys. You can do this or not. Jaden Schwartz gets a goal. I don't know how he gets on San Jose. Probably free agency. Power play. You got to get a goal in the power play, guys. You have so much offense. Come on, VC. I haven't seen your name yet score. You had for like 40 goals in the season. Where is it now? And there's not. No. Not going to happen. That's really unfortunate. And Murray didn't really... 3 goals isn't horrible, but I mean, right now we're just not getting offense. The first game we got 3 goals, and then it was 1, and now it's 1. So we gotta get 3 or 4 goals with the offense that we have, guys. So we're down in the series. I gotta make some sort of change, and maybe even team meeting. Joe Valeno, let's see what team performance a non-issue. Really? No. I gotta say team. No. We can always do better. You've been doing well, no doubt. But you still have more to give. He has been doing well, like decent. He's not being a minus player, but I know that he has some offense in him. So negative effect. Apparently, he doesn't think he has anything because he's a first overall pick. Who thrived under pressure. Seems to get the measure of a team. Where the fans are still behind us, they expect big things. Let's not disappoint them. We got this. Come on, guys. And no one likes that. Maybe that means they're just like, yeah, we're going to get hyped, like mad hype, but still hyped. So maybe that's their mentality. I don't know. Maybe they're trying to trick me. Hopefully that's the case because we got to start getting more offense. Kreider, you got some goals earlier on in the series. Hopefully you can get the second line going. And this third line hasn't been strong, so we're going to go Tuck, Horvat, Barchi, Sodcastles, Girard, and Besser, Valeno, Kreider. And then the first line, nothing's really happening there. I would even say Mato... Let's do that. Kreider, Konechny, VC. We got to get some offense. So hopefully the second and first line. We have so much offense on this team. We have to use it. Even Tuck. So hopefully that can be much better. Girard isn't really doing much. Hopefully he can step up. We have all this depth in offense, like defense. They're not getting 3-4 plus. They're only getting max 3 goals a game. But I mean, we got to get some more offense. I know they have strong defense, but guys, they also have bottom pairing defensemen. That's what can kill them. Okay, we got to take advantage whenever those guys are on the ice. Let's get some offense, boys. First period, and Evander Kane gets one on Matt Murray. Guys, first line, second line, VC. We're the power forwards. You guys got to show up, all you guys. Come on, second period. There you go. Finally, Jimmy VC gets a goal in the 4th game of the playoffs. And now we are going to be going to a third period. We only have 10 shots. They have 27. Matt Murray is playing phenomenal. Guys, you got to start getting some more offense. Like now. Penalty kill. There's a big kill. That could mean the game. Right there. Roman Josi. one of our biggest acquisitions we've ever made in this GM mode, in any GM mode, and he steps up for us. The defense is playing amazing, but you know what? Yeah, that's going to happen. Goudreau, come on, offense. You got to get one more goal. You guys can get one more. Kreider, power forwards, the snipers. Nothing happens. Going to overtime. Game 4, guys. We don't want to go down. We have to tie up this series. Come on, boys. Big penalty kill. This is a big one. And Evander Kane, likely on the power play. Unfortunately, there's not much you can do about that. And, I mean, I told you, even look at that. Yoni Laterra was second star. Their depth is playing really strong lately. Our team is, like, faltering way too much. We just don't have that playoff experience. I don't know. If we lose tonight, don't get. I mean, you guys have the team. Okay, you guys have it in you. This team, how do you not have it in you? You guys can win this. It's all you got to do. One player, like the goalie, can make a difference. A goalie can steal a game, a defense can steal a game, and an offense can steal a game. Okay, guys. So you guys, all you need to do is you just got to split these games. Each of our positions need to play hard all of these games. I'm going to trust the first line. Horvat's going to go to the second line. Veleno, offensively, just hasn't been playing up to par. We're going to try him with Tuck and Girard. Barchi, we got to play the veterans. So, you know what we're going to try? We're going to try undercover VC. Maybe if he's on one of the bottom lines. Veleno and VC. And we're going to try Barchi because he's always been a good scoring leader and defensive leader. Girard, I'm going to give you the chance. Kreider probably slowed down quite a bit. He's actually playing pretty solid, so maybe if you try that. And then Besser, Konechny, Mateau, and hopefully this can play better. The fourth line just really isn't getting much done. Saad, that's our depth right there. So we're going to have to hope that we can get some offense here. And power play isn't getting much. So what we're going to do, we're going to put in, instead of Liljegren, we're going to move up Hannafin, or Hutton, I mean. And we're going to try and put these guys undercover. Konechny, quickly put him there. And let's see, extras, 4-on-4. We're going to try and get this in the right positions, everyone in the right positions. Let's go. There you go. And, okay, I'm just trying to make sure we got to get this all solid. And that should be good. That should be it. Konechny, I don't understand Veleno on everywhere on here. I know 3-on-3 is not going to likely happen too much. Shootout doesn't matter. Goalies. And, I mean, Matt Murray, he has been playing pretty stellar, so we just got to go with this team. And we got to hope that these line changes can help us get the wins that we need. Honestly, there's not much else. I don't think we need to make any lineup switches completely. I think we just need to make some line changes. And hopefully, with Game 5 on the line in home, we got to at least win this first game, guys. So take it a game at a time. And I know you guys, with the whole team we have, Matt Murray and our offense, we can combine for a lethal combination, but I guess not because Thomas Hertl straight off the bat. Guys, you got to start working the comeback, okay? There you go. Bo Horvat. Bo the Beast. Guys, I don't even know. We have 2 captains on this team. We have Bo Horvat and Jimmy VC. Come on, guys. Second period. There you go. Sven Barchi, one of the other greatest leaders on this team. He's been so solid through this GM mode, dealing with this technical rebuild, I guess you could say, and he's just playing solid for his fans and for his team and for just for everyone. So guys, this could be our last period of the whole for the whole year, for this whole season. So what we got to do is we got to play our hearts out, and you know, we can make this we can continue to make these periods continue to go on, and then I mean, we're just going to take it one game at a time. And guys, you got to make sure that they're not outworking you. You're outworking them. And no matter what the result, you guys worked hard. And even, I mean, making the playoffs, this is a good stepping stone. I know that no matter what happens, you guys can continue to play better. Third period, and there you go. Brock Besser scores one on Martin Jones, nice and early in the period. Penalty kill. That could have been a really important one for them. Power play, we got to score here. Get it back. I want to have a 2-goal lead, guys, but focus on defense. Matt Murray, there you go. Stefan Maito scores to make it 4-2. We finally get 4 goals on Matt Jones, and defense just solidify it right there. That should be good. There you go. Much better. Very strong game from the team, defensively and offensively. Obviously, you can't keep San Jose off the board offensively, so all you got to do is, I mean, we were able to get offense, so that was important. You can always, I mean, these 1-goal games, I mean, anybody can score in these things. So if we prevent it from 1-goal games and making it this tight, let's just take a stranglehold on whatever game it is. You got the chance, you got a power play, capitalize. First period. Okay, David Quenneville gets one early in the first. And we are going to be down in the period. Matt Murray, I need you to step up. I need you to steal a game. You can't let in any more. And offense, help them out. You guys did it one game. You did it twice, really, with 3 goals against this team. You can do it again. Second period, and Brock Besser gets one, but Joel Pavelski, I'm guessing he's probably still their captain. He will get one for them. And now going into the third period. Now this could be our last period, guys. So again, take it a game at a time. Take it a period at a time at this point, and just know that, I mean, you guys can do this. You guys win this, and we can, you know what, just focus on the game. Logan Couture gets one. Guys, you got to start helping out your goalie. Matt Murray, I need you to stand on your head now. Offense, Jimmy VC. No, Gaudreau. Come on, guys. You guys, 1 goal in each minute, and then you can get 8 goals. Come on, guys. My toe, please, no! Okay, well, I mean, you can't win them all. And clearly, you know what, Veleno, you know what, you're late, and you suck. No, I mean, this was a tough team. And if San Jose wins the cup, then, I mean, they could go far because they're a strong team. I knew that, like, Bergman is 95 overall. There's not much. If you guys thought that it was going to be close or that we were going to win just because of the ratings, one game. We lost 2 games by 1 goal. If we scored 1 more goal in this game and they didn't, then we would have won it. And same with this game in overtime. If we scored in the overtime, then we would have won. So I mean, it was that close. It was a lot closer than you think. Although we lost in 6 games, I mean, these were really close matchups. There wasn't one blowout, guys. There wasn't one. And the closest one was the first game, and it was good to come out strong, but I mean, we just didn't have quite enough experience in the playoffs, and San Jose knows what they're doing because they're usually a pretty strong team and they can hold their own. So, guys, we're done for the season. You guys should be proud of yourselves. I'll have you give it your all there. I know that. Better, work harder, more out of you guys. I think we had a good season. I know it's going to be negative, but I mean, honestly, you guys should be proud of yourselves because we made the playoffs and we took this team very much to the brink, and we can continue to do that. So that should be good. VC had 76 points. I didn't even check the goals for the season and points. So if you guys want to check out the season stats, we can quickly go over it just for the team. We're not going to go in too much. Not quite 40 goals, but Jimmy VC 39 goals. Maybe that's why he's like, I didn't score 40 goals. Got mad at me for the entire series and didn't score another one. And yeah, there you go. Points. VC, Besser, Veleno, Mateau. 28 goals for Mateau. That's really nice. And I mean, I think we're gonna have a good team for the future. But guys, that'll be for the next GM to decide because I'm done. I'm gone from NHL 16. Matt Murray had a great season. He's going to be the goalie of the future. We'll have to sign him long term. The next GM is going to have to make so many signings. And Yossi, oh my gosh. I'm kind of surprised that we didn't go deep, but I mean, you can't place the blame on anyone. And I mean, San Jose is a strong team, so got to accept that. AHL, we'll watch and see if the AHL can be successful. We'll check out and see how San Jose does, cheer them on, and hope that they win the cup and are successful. You might as well for the rivals. They played hard, and you got to keep on going. Just keep on going. Next day. Nathan, I'll do you a favor and scout some forwards that are American because I know you love Ryan Kessler. And there you go, AHL team. There you go. Finish up strong. They seem to be doing very well. Stop simulation, because I was already stopping it, but that's okay. Bridgeport, there you go. Oh my gosh, our defense is insane. No. lose. Excuse me. Okay, so dang, guys, the Calder Cup is on the line against the San Jose Barracuda. Oh my gosh, I gotta see this. Game 1, 5-1. Dwight King leading the team. Game 2, 5-0. Oh gosh. There's still a lot more games to play. 4-0 loss. Come on, guys. 5-2 loss. No. Yes, 3-2 win. No. Okay, I think it's going to be hype. AHL Utica Comets could win the Calder Cup right here. Game 1. First period. Or game 7. Second period. No, third period. Oh my gosh, Museum McKinnon, bro! Oh my gosh, Michael Newfrith got nothing. Third, overtime. Utica. Penalty kill, big penalty kill. Come on. Power play. Score. Oh my gosh, almost 50 shots in the net. Oh my gosh, this is so hype. I wish this was the NHL. Dwight King! Oh my gosh, the Steve Ott for the AHL team steps up. And they win the Calder Cup. That's beautiful. That comeback. You know what? That's how you finish off a GMO. There just had to be something hype about this. That's kind of awesome. Calder Cup champions are the Utica Comets. And was it the San Jose Sharks? Edmonton Oilers. Are you kidding me? Really? That's how we're going to end it off? That's bad. If it was Edmonton versus San Jose and Edmonton won, then that makes sense. Because, I mean, San Jose was a strong team, and now Edmonton would have been a strong team, obviously. Because they got flipping McDavid and everybody. I wouldn't mind doing a Canucks GM mode, not straight off the bat, guys. I know you guys probably don't want to see another one, but maybe not now, maybe later on, maybe as a second GM. We could do 2 GMs in case you guys want to see the Canucks again. But, what is it? Oh my gosh, Edmonton destroyed everyone. At least in the first 2 rounds. Oh, San Jose had nothing. Oh my gosh. San Jose got swept by the Oilers. Wow, so that just tells you what would have happened to us. Yeah, there's too many centers on that team. That's just so dumb. Philadelphia and Buffalo. Okay, Buffalo. Okay, so Buffalo and Edmonton. Oh my gosh, Eichel and there you go. Let's see. Buffalo and Edmonton. President's Trophy goes to the Pittsburgh Penguins. Stanley Cup, obviously. There. Art Ross Trophy goes to Puljujarvi. Hart Memorial goes to Puljujarvi. We could have had that guy. James Norris goes to Carlson. Lady Byng, Pasternak. Owen Tippett, Calder Memorial. Conn Smythe goes to Cam Talbot. Vezina Trophy goes to Ben Bishop. William M. Jennings goes to Talbot and Fitzpatrick. This is the first time in a GM mode I've seen that many goalies, like both goalies, win it. That's kind of epic. Bill Masterton goes to Jeff Petrie. Frank J. Selke goes to Sidney Crosby. What the heck? Ted Lindsay Award goes to Puljujarvi, and Maurice Richard goes to Patrick Kane. I know you said what the heck with Crosby, but he's actually really good at defense. So we won the President's Trophy and the Stanley Cup, or the Calder Cup. Wow, I'm really bad. We were the best team in the season and the playoffs. That's kind of awesome to finish off the AHL. Those are divisional trophies. Conference, okay. So Sullenberger, Levin, Hag, McNiven, Grummet Bauer, best player in the playoffs, and Neal, involvement in the community. That's awesome. We got Neal for next year. Okay, so that's it, guys. You know what? What the heck? Do the draft. Just to see what the RGM decides to do in this draft. If we're offered any trades, we'll just accept them and assume that that's what the GM wanted. If we're offered any trades, unless it's really dumb. We're not offered any trades. We're in a sim pick. Who does he draft? He drafts Foss. Why did you draft a defensive defenseman right now? Actually, we could use a defenseman, maybe. I mean, we don't need too many forwards. I think our forwards are stacked. We could just use, hopefully, some development in our forward system. That's a pretty nice pick. A Grinder, Pelly. We're just checking out who are the top players. I will check the top 5 picks or so just in case you guys want to know. 6th-round pick, Stefan. That's okay. And now we're going to check out, oh my gosh, high franchise, E. David. That's epic. I've never seen a 5 Green Star player in the draft, ever. Actually, maybe. And that was like Patrick, but that's only because he was high elite at one point in some of my GM modes, and then he got to high franchise. But that's kind of cool. Lessard. I just know you guys like seeing drafts, so I might as well. Oh my gosh, the return of Bobby Orr goes to the Islanders. That's kind of wild. I'm not going to lie. Okay, so that should be good. And now we will sim to user pick if we have a 7th-round pick. See what this is what the GM would do. 22nd pick and Byron. Okay, so he had a couple good picks. The Grinder was pretty nice. Only had 4 picks in this draft. He was pretty good to work with them, and now he has to enjoy the fact. Oh my gosh, I just want to show you guys. If you didn't know who he has to sign, watch. Wait, on this roster, who does he have to sign? All expiring, overall-wise. He has to sign Roman Josi, Stefan Matteau, Ben Hutton, Noah Hannafin, Chris Kreider, Girard, Johnson, Tuck, Saad, Rustalainen, King, Knott, Nab, Anderson, and that's just wild. Oh, and goalies, don't forget Matt Murray. And he has $45 million in cap space to do that. I'd love to see him do that. Okay, that's going to be entertaining. But I'm not going to do that. I wanted to show you guys more stuff. I know you guys like long videos, but that's the end of this GM mode. Let me know what you think for NHL 17. What series do you want to see? I might take a week off or something just to think about what series I want to do. Let me know. I might show you some NHL 17 content. I might. I know I have something. I have a Hut video for you guys. Just a show about Hut. And if you enjoy that, maybe Hut's the thing. Maybe be a pro. Maybe franchise mode. We will do franchise mode. And yeah, so that'll be pretty much it. Anyways, guys, let me know what you guys think of this episode. I hope you guys enjoyed this GM mode with Vancouver. It didn't necessarily have to be a win a cup thing. If it was a team like Detroit, winning the cup wasn't necessarily another big thing. If it's a team like Chicago that we for some reason did, if we don't win the cup with that, that's unsuccessful. Taking this team and making them a strong team for the future, that's what a GM's supposed to do, right? You're trying to build and be a strong team for now and the future. And I think I got to work on making it to the playoffs sooner rather than later, because I think we took too long. We waited a couple years to draft some of the cool names like Veleno and stuff, and then we took a while. So that'll be pretty much it, guys. Yeah. What I might actually do, I'm not sure if you guys want to see. I might sim to the next season to see overall-wise what our players look like. But I might edit. Oh, yeah, you know what the heck, I'll do that. So I'll do all the signings and just imagine what I could do. And then I'll see you guys in 1 second. And yeah, that'll be it. So, guys, we are back. And I thought you guys might just want to notice how many insanity good amazing stars are here. Oh my gosh, there's so many guys. There's flippin' Vlasic, Bukestad, JVR, Ghost, the Goose, Nyquist, Hamilton, Kyle Turris, Carlson, Brodeen, Hopkins, and Gergensons. That could be a huge signing for the franchise. But just because obviously new GM and stuff, I'm not going to sign anybody. I don't think this team really needs anybody. Our centers are really set in place. And, I just made all the signings that I felt were necessary. I might sign this guy. No, I won't. I'm not going to sign anybody. I'm just going to leave it to whatever anybody wants to do. They can do what they want to do. And we don't really need to make any signings. Actually, just for AHL purposes, you might as well sign, I believe it was a center and a left wing or something. So maybe a center prospect. What the heck? Maybe sign just a veteran guy, like a 25, someone who's decent overall, but maybe a bit more physical, fourth liner kind of guy. Quickly, I'll just sign. Who wants a 2-way contract? Bailey. You guys have seen Bailey before. He wants to be friends with you. Okay, and then right wings. I believe it was. Actually, it might have been left wings, but I'm not even sure. And I don't care too much. But there's a decent prospect down here. Sniper, right wing. There you go. Maybe sign him. He might not sign, so might as well sign someone a bit more likely to sign. 26-year-old Blomqvist, 1 year left, or 1 year. And maybe a left winger just in case, because I'm not even sure if it works like this. Let's see, 1 year left for this guy. And there you go. So, sign some guys for the AHL. We didn't need a left wing, but that's it. I will sim to the season, and I will see you guys in a bit. Okay, guys, we are at the start of the season, and just to show you guys what the team looks like, here is the team, and Konechny is a 90 overall player. So we got our 90 overall player. There you go, boys. It's there. That's kind of awesome. Best lines. There you go. Okay, apparently it didn't do best lines. So Rustalainen, I actually looked at him, and he could get around $5 million. Apparently that's what he wants in a bit. Veleno, obviously. This could be a great year for the team, but I know that you guys would really want to see one. So maybe if you do want to do another year, we could. But at this point, I'm not going to sign Yossi. Liljegren is 91. Yeah, we got 90 overall players. Of course, it's when I leave. That's just how it works, right? So Hutton, Hannafin, Neal, and Tanev. Voice crack majorly. Scratches, Castles, and Weebois. So that's the team for the next season, it seems. So There you go. That's the end of this GM mode. I hope you guys enjoyed so much. I already said all that stuff, so I gotta get out of here. So I will see you guys when NHL 17 starts up in a bit, and that will be soon. So anyways, guys, I hope you guys enjoyed this GM mode. Thank you guys so much for watching. This is the finale, and I will see you guys later.